Narcissistic mirroring is a complex and insidious form of psychological manipulation. It's a tactic commonly used by narcissists to create a false sense of intimacy or connection, making it easier for them to control and exploit their victims. At its core, narcissistic mirroring is an insidious manipulation strategy where a narcissistic abuser mirrors or reflects another person's behaviors, interests, or feelings with the intent of creating a rapport or fostering a sense of familiarity. The narcissist meticulously mimics their target's mannerisms, inclinations, and even personal experiences, thus crafting an illusion of compatibility and understanding. The disturbing truth about narcissistic mirroring is that it is not about genuine connection or empathy. Instead, it's a calculated measure used to gain trust and influence over others. By mirroring someone else's identity, the narcissist can manipulate their emotions, control their actions, and ultimately exploit them for personal gain. Narcissists often use this technique in the early stages of a relationship to quickly establish a bond. It can be incredibly deceptive because it gives the illusion that the narcissist is deeply interested in and understanding of their victim, which can lead to a strong emotional attachment. The alarming truth about narcissistic mirroring lies not in the act of imitation itself but in the underlying motives. The narcissist does not engage in narcissistic mirroring because of genuine connection or empathy. It's a calculated measure, designed to gain trust and wield influence over others. By mirroring someone else's identity, the narcissist manipulates their emotions, controls their actions, and ultimately exploits them for personal gain. Narcissists employ an array of mirroring tactics to manipulate their victims. Emotional mirroring is a common tactic used by narcissists to create the illusion that they share and understand your feelings. They are adept at mimicking your emotional responses, leading you to believe they empathize with your experiences. For example, if you're upset about a personal setback, a narcissist might mirror your sadness or frustration, making it appear as though they genuinely share your distress. However, their primary motive isn't empathy, it's to maintain control and keep you emotionally tethered. Another tactic is interest and opinion mirroring to create false connections. In this form of mirroring, the narcissist will feign interest in the same activities, hobbies, or ideas that you enjoy. They align their opinions with yours to create a false sense of shared interests and beliefs. Suppose you're passionate about environmental issues. A narcissist will mirror this passion, professing their concern for the environment and advocating for the same causes. Despite not giving a hoot about the environment, they create an illusion of connection, reinforcing your bond and their influence over you. Behavioral and physical mirroring involves the narcissist imitating your physical gestures, speech patterns, or other distinctive behaviors. This tactic is designed to foster a subconscious bond and enhance the perceived connection between you and the narcissist. For instance, if you have a particular way of speaking or unique hand gestures, the narcissist might start to adopt these. They may begin using similar phrases or mimic your body language during conversations. This subtle form of mirroring can be particularly powerful, as it operates on an almost subliminal level, strengthening the illusion of compatibility and understanding. Recognizing narcissistic mirroring can be a daunting task, primarily due to its flattering nature. However, certain telltale signs can help you identify this manipulative behavior. One of the earliest signs of narcissistic mirroring is the sudden and intense intimacy that develops between you and the narcissist. They seem to get you unusually quickly, creating an illusion of a deep connection. Another indicator of narcissistic mirroring is the presence of inconsistencies in the person's behavior or personal stories. Because mirroring involves the imitation of another's persona, narcissists may occasionally slip up and contradict themselves. Narcissists typically lack a strong sense of self, which becomes evident when they frequently change their likes, dislikes, and opinions based on their company. This lack of personal identity is a significant sign of mirroring. Imagine someone who passionately agrees with your political views during a one-on-one conversation, but later, in a different group, they passionately advocate for the opposing view. Love bombing is another common indicator of narcissistic mirroring. This involves an excessive display of affection and attention towards the target in the initial stages of a relationship. The narcissist showers you with compliments, gifts, and declarations of love, creating an intense emotional high. This tactic is designed to make you feel special and loved, but its primary purpose is to gain control and manipulate you. Another sign of narcissistic mirroring is sudden shifts in attention. One moment, the narcissist might be showering you with attention, making you feel like the center of their world. The next, they might become distant, indifferent, or even dismissive. These abrupt changes can be disorienting and emotionally draining, keeping you on your toes and making you work harder to regain their attention. Narcissists are adept at identifying and exploiting your vulnerabilities. They might use information you've shared in confidence against you or manipulate your insecurities to maintain control. Breaking free from the grip of narcissistic mirroring requires recognition, resilience, and reclaiming your autonomy. When something feels off in a relationship, trust your instincts. Your gut feelings often serve as an internal alarm system, alerting you to potential emotional danger. Even if the person appears charming and empathetic, if something doesn't feel right, it's essential to acknowledge and honor those feelings. Establishing clear boundaries is a fundamental aspect of dealing with a narcissist. These individuals often attempt to overstep or manipulate personal boundaries to maintain control. Therefore, it's crucial to assert and maintain your limits. Whether it's about respecting your personal space, time, or emotional needs, don't allow them to violate these boundaries. When coming to grips with the reality that you have been the victim of narcissistic mirroring, it is crucial to understand that the use of this tactic says nothing about you or your worth as an individual. It is simply a reflection of the inability of the narcissist to form genuine connections. Breaking free from this web of manipulation can be a challenging yet empowering journey. Each step you take towards freedom, whether you are setting boundaries, trusting your instincts, or seeking support, is a step towards reclaiming your autonomy and emotional well-being. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlirelli.com.